from here.
Uh-oh. And reliable.
Are we live? We're at
Oh,
MCSA.
this is good.
Oh, that's no good. No, that's way right. That's not what it is. That's
good.
Right?
That's not even close. Not even close.
There's no way this ends up on YouTube at all.
Go sports.
You can say whatever you want. This is not going on YouTube. You guys, the copyright strikes that the beta team's getting right now is phenomenal.
I guess we should start. Let's start the show. Oh, whatever. We'll start the show. Let's go. You want to be on the show today? All right, well, we're back, everybody. Welcome. We're on the streets. I don't know what episode we are. Hey, we have, what? We're live. This is Mitch.
Welcome.
Hey,
We're
Ty,
on the street.
one of our
We're
sponsors.
on- Oh, yeah, there you go.
Here he is,
What's
right
up,
here.
Mitch?
Hey, look what these guys did. Highlight my screen real quick. Come over here real quick. Look at this. Look what they did for their booths. Look at this. They did the orange. Look at this. Oh, everybody's wearing.
Oh,
That's
That's
good.
fancy.
That's
fancy.
so good.
There you
I
go.
know they're doing a great job. So it's awesome. I know you guys did a great job. You actually killed it, knocked it out of the park.
Trying to represent the colors.
That's
make sure
right.
Everybody can see us.
That's right.
and,
So after this, we're done at 11. Can we chat at 11?
sounds great.
We'll do that. We'll
See
meet
you
at
all.
11.
Welcome
Thanks
to
for the
Word on the
sponsorship.
Street.
Love it, everybody. Here we go. The shout outs coming out soon. All right. Let's go around the room. We got our crew in here coming to us from Denver, Colorado. You know him as the Glue Man, Coleman Ruffin from Beta Consulting Group.
Are you working? What kind of work? With the Masters grip today on this side, right there.
Oh,
Got it. Love it.
oh, I didn't
Did I
know.
get something on it? Oh, I got my smoothie on it. Oh, no.
He got smoothie on it.
He's
The
devastated.
smoothie guy.
Yeah,
The smooth guy. That's how big his intro.
Look at him. Look at him.
But like, no, Coleman,
so-
no one else can see
He's
that.
so
but you.
distraught. I know. We can't see anything, dude. You're fine.
That's hilarious.
Leave the show, Coleman. Get out of here. It's not worth it.
Oh, that's so
I need to go
awesome.
shout it
Oh,
out.
man.
I need to shout it out.
Yeah.
Shout.
Coleman does even
Hey,
shout.
Oh,
we're
no.
on the street.
This is gonna be hard because we only have 2 microphones. All right, coming to us from Jersey, the Bodacious Cowboy, Jeff Dickinson in the house.
Hey guys, tap it in.
We can just switch it. Yeah. When you talk about
Total amateur hour today. We have no idea what's going on.
Where did Coleman is really shouting out his.
Coleman is shouting out. He's gone. He
He
left.
got smoothie on
Coleman-
his polo.
he has a Masters polo. He looks down. He's like, "Oh no, I got smoothie on my polo. I guess I gotta go shout it out." He
And it's
left.
like literally no
He
one else
left
can
the
see
show.
it. Like you're,
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so crazy. Jeff Dickinson, how are you, my friend? You looking good as always.
I am well, thank you, sir.
And coming to us from the Boston area, McNuts, Kyle McNutt in the house.
What's up? Coleman might do Masters, but I do it right.
Oh,
trap
look
ball,
at this. Look at this.
I'm a little more like urban than Coleman, though. He's too white and all that stuff. I might like the Masters, but I'm still kind of hip and young. I'm the one who's the vibe and the culture of Word on the Street, so I have to make sure that I'm not looking like an old stodgy man.
Questionable.
I like it. I'm disappointed that I don't have any Masters gear that I brought. That was a
I'm sure
major oversight. I
you'll-
have it back at home. We'll get that remedied. Hey, we
I'm
got
surprised
some
you're
people.
not dressed like Sergio yesterday. Like I'm surprised you have a giant green polo, yellow pants, just walk around. Like
No,
you
I'm
are
wearing the
basically
Beta jersey.
Sergio.
You know, I know. I'm wearing the Beta jersey. In studio today, we got Jennifer Carpenter from me.
hello.
It's go, 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 go time.
Jamie.
Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing
Oh, yeah, everybody. We're having a good time. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say that we have a bodyguard with us today.
Yeah.
Behind us, he's not going to be on the
making
show
sure we're
because
safe.
he can't hear what's going on, but he's with us in spirit and may jump on the screen just a minute. Oh, there you go.
Not in
Coleman, you're
spirit.
back.
He's
No, I
literally
mean, like,
standing right
like,
here.
you know, actually jumping
Like
on the
a
show.
spirit from above.
I don't know. But anyways, we got the one and only Proper Fade. Your music's going right now.
Hey, little man.
Was there like free
Coming up.
cannabis at the TIA this week? What's wrong with you three?
We're having a good time here in Phoenix, everybody.
Why you gotta highlight me doing that?
Oh boy.
That's so
That
great.
was really funny.
I know, that's so great. Our producers are having way too much
Now
fun
it's just
today.
a wet
Oh,
spot,
my goodness.
But like it'll
I
dry.
know.
It'll dry.
Anal
Take your
retention.
shirt off. Just take it off.
Dude, just, yes.
Popping the
Just
top.
take it off right now.
Dude, yeah.
75
Stop
Don't,
sunny.
don't tempt him. He might do it. Put the shades on. Oh, we're having a good time here in Phoenix. TIA, Capital Ideas. Can we be serious
We're
at all?
learning a lot.
We're learning a lot. You just did a session,
I did.
which is good. Also, today's a big day for TMSA.
That's the
Look
la-
at this guy right
This
here.
is the last
Yeah,
show.
just keep on buttoning. Just keep going. This is the last show. Talk
Wait, look how excited Kyle is.
I mean, let's
Coleman's,
go.
Coleman's losing it.
Chaos. So they started serving beer at 10 a.m. at TIA these days.
No,
I
did.
wish.
When
They
did,
also
when
just
did
took the
weed
coffee
get
away.
legal? When
Welcome
did weed
everybody
get
to the
legal
final
in
episode of
Arizona?
Word on the Street. So excited you're here with us today.
Giggles over here is going wild.
I know we're having a good time. So TMSA, big day for TMSA. Real quick,
Yeah.
we got an announcement to make. We're gonna do it together.
Mhm.
All right, let's try this. Here's how it's gonna go. Everybody, check this out. Here we go. Just turn it out.
The
TMSA, or just a Trailblazer
and
Rising
start
Award
deadline.
for
This is
TMSA's.
too good. So our recognition program for the TMSA Trailblazers and Rising Star Award recognition ends today. So if you're interested in submitting your rock stars of employees who've been in the industry 5 years or less, or if you have an awesome marketing or sales campaign, please submit so that you can win your awards.
That's right. For the Elevate Conference in New Orleans coming up in 2 months. Go to events.tmsatoday.org.
Events.tmsatoday.org.
Sign up for that event. It's going to be a great time. Kyle's going to be there. Coleman's going to be there. Jen's going to be there. Bane, are you going to be there? Ah, we got to work on that. Whoa. Wait a minute. What's going on? Whoa. Yeah. Here we go. Kyle.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He
I've
doesn't
crunched
need his
those
name up in
numbers.
lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's defeated.
I
I don't know what to do with my hands.
What's up, Ray Sensei? Scott Watson
How you
in
doing?
the house. Where you at?
Good.
That doesn't look like
I
you're
am at, so that might be a little loud. I am at our
We're never
school
gonna know.
auction, setting up for a live auction tonight.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
On
So
location.
it's been fun.
I like it.
We got all kinds of. There's
Are you-
on location
Are
at
you
our
emceeing
school
this
auction.
event?
So
Are you the auctioneer? Tell me you're the auctioneer, please.
I'm a yipper. I'm a yipper. We hired a professional auctioneer, but I'll be a yipper. You know. Yep. So,
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. That's why I'm not at TIA because my kid's more important than that. Sorry.
Well, settle down, Scotty
Yeah,
Scheffler, okay?
I was
I'm the
gonna say,
one with
Fair when
masters.
people choose their families over industry events, Trey.
Oh my gosh, we're at the industry.
I'm just joking.
I feel like
I'm just
shock
joking.
at
It was
all
a-
of us 'cause we're at the event.
It was a budget thing. It was a
You
budget
can
thing.
always
It's not
make
you
more.
guys.
Robert's got
but,
a message for you, Scott.
Man, fuck them kids.
Oh, it's a good show
Awesome.
today. All right, let's go ahead and get this started, I guess. So it's time for our episode or our segment, What's the Word? Sponsored by our friends over at TIE Software, just right here, just a moment ago. Brokers, listen, your business is a complex web of processes and technologies that must work together. You need a partner who truly understands freight brokerage and your specific needs. Do you want to read some of this?
The team at TIE Software constantly collaborates with the top freight brokers in the industry to build a revolutionary TMS.
You want to scale your business? They'll help you get there.
Schedule a demo today and see the difference by clicking on the link in the comments and or show notes or simply
enter bit.ly/TAI-software
in your web browser.
Hey,
Nice job, guys.
we didn't even practice that. All right.
That's
so-
because when I guest host, I have to read that. So
I know.
what
All
it
right,
is.
so let's just start with this. We got Bane here. We'll get him in here a little bit. We're at Capital Ideas again. All right, TIA show, 1,600 people. You have to do a panel
I did.
this morning.
Mhm.
Talk about that for a minute.
I had a brands alignment panel, and I had Chris Jolly and Ryan Mann and Joshua Breeze on it. We talked all about the importance of brands alignment, both from an external standpoint, but also internal. So in this industry, we see so much about like so many mergers and acquisitions, and people aren't talking about how to make your employees feel aligned and that they understand your brand value, which brand they're supposed to be representing when they're selling, when they're marketing. So it was pretty great.
Good friend Chris Jolly, Josh Breeze over there. That was good. Ryan Mann. Good panel. I unfortunately missed it. I was doing sales stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I texted you. It said friend fail.
Friend fail.
I just for the record,
Is it because Josh Breeze is your daddy now? Because Josh Breeze owns you?
Totally did. I mean, I can't really say he owned me. I pretty much
did he allow you to come to that, or did he say you stay away from me? I don't want to see this loser anywhere in my eye line.
I don't want to give away what happened, but there may have been some penalty strokes on my side of the game. So yeah, it was not.
This
good.
is why
I
you
did
gotta
drop
play
at
with
one point
shotguns
off the cart path. It was bad. Anyways, no, Josh is great, and Freight Vaughn is an awesome brand. They spend $0 on recruiting because they brand so well that they get people that want to work for them. So kudos to them, and of course our friend Chris Jolly doing great things, and Ryan Mann over at Lean.
Yeah,
doing great work over there as well. So pretty good panel. Bane, what's been great for you about this event?
Well, as with every show, always love seeing everybody. The networking's incredible.
The voice, the
Yeah.
voice.
It's better than it was yesterday.
yeah, this is for sure. Saw him at
Man,
the
you
bar.
gotta quit
it's been
singing
awesome.
Shania karaoke, Bane. It kills your voice.
The education track's been great. The marketing one today was wonderful. I got to catch the last end of that.
Did you go to her? You went to her panel?
I did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, see, friend unfail.
Yeah, friend winner.
Yeah.
Bad friends.
Terrible. But no, it's just been good to continue to grow the TLCS brand, and obviously Strongest Man Logistics does very well, so always enjoy.
I will for sure say I was standing next to him on multiple points at the bar, and people literally just kept walking up to him, being like, "Strongest Man in logistics."
Yeah, never gets old.
And you're like, go sports.
Yeah, I was like, no, but I was proud. I was like, yeah, he is super strong. Go to concerts with him, and you can dance as hard as you
That's
want.
true. Yeah, personal bodyguard.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, we've had a good time. It's been a good event so far.
But then sadly, I'm leaving today.
You're
So
not mic'd
I will
up,
not
Trey.
be around for the dad party tonight.
I know I'm not mic'd up, and he can't hear what you're saying, Kyle. But yeah, he's leaving today.
They're
He's
like-
leaving today. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume the dad party's gonna be down anyway.
and
So
they can't hear. Everyone just-
It's amateur hour today, everybody. Just deal with it. It's just how it's going.
So,
I had a panel.
hey, can we ask Bane what song was he singing that killed his voice?
Oh, Bane, what song were you
It
singing?
was a Swifty song.
It had to be
That
Swift.
killed your
What was
voice.
your voice?
no, this was TCA where I got the plague and then got home, lost like 12 pounds in a week, and was coughing up blood for 2 days.
Sure. All right. So it was definitely Taylor Swift. I'm with Jeff on this.
Yeah. Now I was singing Humpty Dance, and that's why I lost my voice.
Oh.
But that's
It will happen.
it's a different problem, different situation. Yeah. So had some good panels. It's been good. Golf tournament. Just have to throw this out there. May have won some hardware at the golf tournament for the third time. Let's go.
May have.
Now, should I
Yes.
give this to the babe?
You're such a sandbagger. Unbelievable.
I'm not a sandbagger. We got some really good players on
No,
our team.
more importantly, I got here and I went to the spa and got a pedicure and drank a pina colada while all of them were golfing, and it was way better. So
That's true. Yeah.
highly recommend.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
spa here is very nice.
Yeah. She did that.
You can drink pina coladas while golfing, though.
Facts. You could do both.
Yeah, but,
Yes, you can.
Multitasking.
That's
Yes.
true.
but it doesn't
You
come with
did
a foot
pedicure.
massage.
She
I
send me
did.
pictures
Look.
from the You want to show them off real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, not putting my feet on it. Yes. Yeah, there's sites that I really
No free feet.
My
No
sister has
free
very
feet.
tiny
He's
feet,
back.
Nice,
and I literally
nice
tried to
nails,
put her
Bane.
foot on I was like, yes. And my brother
he
is
can't
very
hear you, Jeff.
appalled
Sorry
at
about
this
that. He
whole
doesn't have the
conversation.
headphone,
I was like, her
He
little
does look
baby
good.
feet.
Hey,
get
let's
so
take a
much
moment
money.
and get a Masters update. What's going on out there on the golf course? Coleman, you want to?
Tiger put it on the green just now.
Oh, Tiger Woods
Yeah.
+1. He's up playing the 10th hole right there. It looks like he did hit in the fair, which is
This
great.
is what we're just gonna do. We're gonna
just
watch
gonna have fun.
sports
We're gonna have-
together.
It's just a different kind of
Is this
show.
a-
It's
is it a watch
Masters
party?
Friday. It is kind of a watch party. I like where you said that.
Max,
Max
Homa.
Homa.
Homa's
on fire,
leading.
7
Let's
under.
go.
Let's go,
Max
Max
Homa.
Homa.
Me too. Calm down. Homa's
I
not
know.
gonna win this. Scotty
All right,
is one
DeChambeau on
behind.
520-yard par 5. He's got to keep it right of those bunkers, or else he will
The only
not
thing
be able
that's
to
beating
green.
Scotty
Just
Scheffler
put it
this
over.
weekend is his baby.
Then go find it again. Oh, I love the
Oh.
tracer.
Nice.
Ooh, he killed
Howdy,
it. Let's see if
Innie.
he's out of the bunker. There.
Dude, that guy carries the ball
Oh,
so
carried the
far.
bunker.
Yeah,
He did.
over the-
That's
Look at the
great.
ball speed.
Over the bunker.
Damn.
Pretty good. All right, well, enjoy the Masters,
Oh,
everybody.
look at
All right,
Jen. Oh no, bring it back up. We're gonna do that just to have a face and Jen, just so she looks like
Just let me know when we're done with this.
Just let me know when we're done with it.
We'll do.
Oh goodness! All right, so Ben, I'm going to step out for a second here. What is one thing that you have taken away from this conference so far that you weren't expecting?
Trey has to poop. Trey's leaving because he's got to go poop. That's all it is. This is a bad thing for Trey. Trey's going to go poop right now.
Have a nice
Are you
day.
taking a potty break?
It's too hot.
Yeah.
Working up.
So biggest thing I've taken away that I think was unique and I was not expecting was the amount of smaller brokers that are coming here to learn more and that are immediately going to Broker Carrier Summit in 2 weeks. To me, what that is signaling is that a lot of folks recognize that the way we've done business for a long time is not working, and we've got to start changing, both operationally, technology-wise. Actually, I think Chris Jolly had a great point on your guys' panel. No one cares about your tech stack. They just want to know if you can handle their freight and do it in a way that gets it there safely. It was one of the best quotes I've heard this entire conference.
Yeah.
What about you, Jen? What's been your favorite part?
My biggest takeaway?
Favorite part.
Our life is dope. We do dope shit.
All of them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like the networking aspects here. I like talking to people. I like getting perspective. For me, it's obviously like I always have a sales and marketing spin, so I like hearing what people are doing. Does that compare to what like my members are doing? And just, I think that there is a real need for authenticity in the market, but I also feel like the word authenticity is now like becoming like
it's so dumb now.
Yeah, but like I want to find the word that actually means authentic and not the fake authenticity that's going out there now.
You want me to help?
Yeah.
Be real, motherfucker.
Perfect.
Be real, motherfucker.
OnlyFans, that's authentic.
Only bears.
Feet finder.
Yes. I'm so glad Trey's not on right now because we can start seeing all this silly shit.
He's right behind you. I think he got lost on his way to the bathroom or something.
No, he's talking to somebody.
Which way is the bathroom?
Yeah.
To be fair, there are a lot of bathrooms here, but the signage to the bathrooms aren't always
It's
like
terrible.
it's like they have like the one is
my-
like on the elevator and you're like, that's not the bathroom.
It is my one complaint about this facility because the resort is amazing.
Mhm.
It really is beautiful. Restaurants are great. Bars are great. The pool is made like the golf. For those who do the golf, you usually have to drive 20 minutes away. No, you're right there on the property. So that is very nice.
Yes.
I have a question for both of you again because I'm jealous that I'm not there. I'll have to convince
No,
Trey
you got
to
to bring
let me
that
go
up
next
with your
time.
management.
I would be
Yeah.
there.
I know, but what's the biggest difference between Manifest and TIA that you've seen? Right, like obviously Manifest almost had 5,000 people, which is absolutely astronomical in terms of that. But what are some of the big differences, if any, or is it just the same?
The vibe's different. The vibe's different on a couple levels. One, this is a very established organization and conference, and because it's an organization and it's also an advocacy group versus a conference designed as a platform, the vibe is just very different. I like that. It's beautiful. It's awesome. But again, this is a different kind of setup. I think also because this is targeted at intermediaries versus the entire supply chain, the attendees are different. The presenting companies are different. What I will say is similar, though, is the caliber of attendee is still incredibly high, which is awesome.
Good. I'm glad to hear that they're different. I feel like so many of these conferences nowadays can bleed into like similarities and things. So it's good to see that, or at least hear like, oh, there actually are some differences, as opposed to it's like, oh, same people, same conference, same idea. It's like, at that point.
No, I think every conference should have a different vibe, a different feel, different appeal because we all do different things. TMSA partners with both Manifest and TIA, but yeah, like this is another industry association. They start the show giving you updates on what they've been doing, their advocacy work, how hard they've been working for the members in the industry and all that kind of stuff. So it is for sure a different feel. And I feel like Manifest is a little like flashier in a way. Like they have the big concert at the end, and this is like, we are here to learn, and you can have fun and you can network and you can do all that stuff.
I think the culture of the conference is different too. So you can talk about the vibe, the culture of it, where TIA is designed very much around education and around access to certain people, whereas Manifest is almost about building a legend around that week. Again, you have to talk about the concert, you talk about it's in Vegas, their entire goal when they first started it was, we're going to do this in the run-up to the Super Bowl because every 3 or 4 years it's going to be back here in Vegas. So I think that's it is just different in that regard.
Maybe I'm just going to be hosting the show, and Scott, Jeff, and Kyle, you all obviously aren't at TA, so I apologize. But I want to learn more. Like, is there any big themes that are going on? Because like I feel like AI was such a big theme for a while, and I'm sure that people are still talking about it. Are there any themes that like, oh, this is something that was talked about a ton during this conference thus far?
You want to answer that first?
Freight fraud, I feel like it's been a big part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I've seen.
See a lot of that, and then the collaboration piece. Like, I that's another word that's being really overused right now. But we're seeing more and more folks that are coming in to, strategic partnerships. Like again, they like obviously you're a marketer, you're phenomenal at that. I'm an operator, and so cool. We're going to partner and we're going to work on what we're great at, and we're going to win that way together. I've said this a bunch of times. It really is. We're seeing a lot more of this fruit of people recognize it is better to fight together versus against each other.
Hey, so as you like to say, Bane, I don't even go to this industry anymore. But how is the Baltimore bridge collapse played? Like, has there been any talk about that thing? Like when it comes to trade or anything like that? Like, how is that affected? This is kind of that first conference that that event happened, right? Like, has there been any conversation?
I have not talked to a single. I haven't talked to a single person about that. Not one.
Ooh,
not here. Wow. I've talked to people about it, but not yet. That's
now,
not here.
At TCA, I heard a lot more about it, and I think the difference is because you have intermediaries here versus truckload carriers. That more directly impacted their operation versus the intermediary of I'm just arranging the truck. I'm not giving directions. So I don't put myself in that seat of liability, and so I think that's the difference in why those conversations are happening.
Yeah. How was the mountain climbing? And then follow-up question, Jen, did you get a Manny and what Mai Tai? What drink did you get while he was mountain climbing over there?
So I didn't get a Manny this time. I just got a petty. Before TMSA.
I stay petty though.
Before TMSA shows, I always get a Manny petty collectively. And then when they were mountain, I was
were asleep.
I was working in my room.
Oh, there you go.
Are
you sure? Wow. We hit the mountain at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I was working in my room.
The mountain climb was cool because I've known Brent for a decade now. He started telling me about climbing Pinnacle every week back when I first met him, and because we just get to know each other, right? And so even though that is not my style of fitness, it's not one of those choices of activity I would immediately make. To do that with someone that you respect and you care about and how important it is to them was super cool to do that. And I'm sure folks saw the post I made about our cat passing away. And so I kind of got to, in my view, see her cross over the Rainbow Bridge with the sunrise. So that was emotional, obviously. But it was cool to experience and to do that with people. And, we all got to suffer together through the whole walk, which was great. I would recommend doing that walk at least once. Now having done it, I can put that on my bucket list and check it off immediately. That's
next time.
How cool it was.
Next time you dress up as Gimli, Trey dresses up as Legolas, you bring your axe, he's got your bow. We're doing a Lord of the Rings walk up that mountain.
I will never do that again.
Oh, Coleman will dress up as Frodo. I'll do Sam.
We're in it together.
Jeff can be Gandalf.
Jeff's Gandalf the Grey.
Jeff can be Gandalf.
Absolutely.
That would be amazing.
Let's go.
How long is that hike, man?
It was about an hour.
Okay.
You go up. I mean, it's a lot of uphill, which was not fun. Even as you're flattened out, you're still going uphill quite a bit. We get to the peak. We go around the mountain. It's not a full course, so we had to walk back the other way, which was difficult.
Are we supposed to be doing these things in the podcast? Yeah, Coleman. Are we supposed to be doing the stuff on the side?
We can talk about whatever we want, but one of the things that is actually in the show notes, and I am curious to hear everybody's opinion on, is the Eclipse. How many people saw it? I mean, everybody.
I was on my way to lunch. Okay, so as much as we were making fun of it and are we're over it, I will, even though I wouldn't have driven.
Stop talking about the sun.
Yeah.
Stop talking about the sun.
I wouldn't have driven to see it. It was cool, and my son. Well, so Monroe was really pissed because he thought it would be pitch black, and so he was very angry, and he was like, "I'm going inside," and I'm like, "Okay, here's the thing though, you're not going to see this again. And when you get like feel your feelings and you
until next year when there's
yeah.
another one.
But in where we were, we also saw a red dot underneath, and I forget.
Oh, that's where the government's recording. Got it.
Yeah. So it was
Recording
cool to
everybody
see.
looking up.
I wouldn't have driven to see it. I wish it was at a different time because then I had one day of work between when Monroe had spring break and then when I had to be here, which is why I was working at 6 o'clock in the morning from my hotel room. Very thankful that the Starbucks here opens early.
They're the real heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody else's states issue warnings about getting together 2 to 3 days worth of food and water prior to the eclipse?
Yes.
Just based
No,
like that.
we're
You
not.
guys actually had that? That is crazy to me. Like, what do we think is going to happen? That it's going to end?
Well,
Because
for
everybody
us,
does.
it was the
Sun
amount of
goes
people
out,
that
no
came
plant food.
to. It wasn't so much that we just had a lot of people come into our area. Like, so in Cleveland that weekend, the Guardians had their opening day. We had the women's basketball championship and we had the solar eclipse. So like there was just a lot happening.
So one of my neighbors, because he's got this kind of humor like I do. So I'm sure some of you saw the memes about doing this, but he did go get a blow-up doll and he filled it with helium and tried to get it to go up when the eclipse is going on, so people think it's the rapture. It only got about to his roof, but it was hilarious.
That's really funny.
It was hysterical.
So that makes a lot more sense. When people were telling me that their news outlets were saying, "Oh, we need to get food and water for 2 to 3 days," it makes sense if it was something across the totality line or whatever it is, as opposed to that's why we didn't get it here in Colorado. I thought it was actually people preparing for the rapture.
Yeah.
Line of totality.
Hey, guess what? Did you see the 2 Red Bull planes that went up during the? That was pretty cool. They went up there to take they took a picture of both Red Bull planes, wing to wing, right in the center of the eclipse.
That's cool.
And I don't know how they did it. They had the guys on the ground because they couldn't look at the sun where they were. They were going take a left, take a right, go straight, pull up, go down.
They used like a huge sundial, and they used the shadows
Yeah.
to guide the planes. It was
unbelievable.
It was an interesting. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was very cool.
That is awesome.
Just to get a picture. So.
Check it out. They got it on YouTube. Check it out.
We do love the YouTubes. We love the YouTubes.
Yeah, the YouTube is clutch. Yeah, make sure to follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. We're trying to get some more subscribers here.
I was like, was that a plug for the show?
Absolutely.
Let me take a time out.
Good job.
This is why my tier list of best hosts of the Word on the Street goes Jen Coleman and Trey's way down there. He's just
Because you
standing
just see
back
him
there
talking
doing
in the
absolute-
background.
Oh, look at this.
He's got his dad jeans. He had to leave you in the bathroom. What is he doing?
He's cutting deals, all this other kind of crap. Come on, man.
He
Where's
went
the
from
host?
so giddy to now.
Who can guess who that is?
Say hi, Trey.
Oh, he's taking selfies now.
Selfies. Some of the screens out of the
Such
selfie.
amateur hour.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Freaking amateur.
And he's pointing at. He knows we're talking trash too.
Yeah, you probably figured it out.
I mean, we're not quiet about it.
No, we're not.
Oh, now
Oh,
we
look at that.
Oh, here he comes. All
Thanks,
right.
Trey.
Wait, now what we should do is we should all just leave and just let him just be on the show, just carry it for the next 30 minutes.
There you go.
Great X. Have a good time. I don't know who can hear me because the mic's way over there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I think Trey was
Just be
waiting
that
for us to talk. Maybe we should rewind the tape. I bet if you look the whole time Trey's looking over to see when we talked about him, he's waiting for Jen and Bane to part. He's like, oh, they're talking about me finally.
It was 100% planned. 100% planned.
It was him waiting. He was just waiting for us to talk about him. Now he went.
Wait, so is he actually not coming back now? He's just gone.
No, he's right here.
Yeah, he's crying in the corner. He go cry in the car.
Yeah, I just wanted to go find a tissue to wipe his tears off.
Oh,
Exactly.
I have tissues, I'm pretty sure.
It's okay, Trey. Your tears sustain me.
So yesterday, Trey told me he had a headache, and I was like, "Oh, do you want Advil?" And he's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna eat lunch and see if I feel better." And then I texted him an hour later, and it's like, "How does your head feel?" He goes, "I don't know how to respond to that." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, you just told me that I was trying to be a good friend." I still don't know what he thought I was talking about.
I mean, I probably would respond with, well, no complaints yet, but yeah.
But I'm like,
I feel like I have to read exactly what you wrote.
Oh, now we need to go check the replay.
I feel like Trey's gonna eventually sneak away and just go watch the Masters.
"Yeah,
Oh.
how was your head?"
Oh, yeah, exactly.
She asked,
How is your head?
how is your head? Again, I would have responded. I would have
How to
responded.
respond to that.
Yeah. I would have responded, no complaints yet.
But as a follow-up to the convert, it was like 30 minutes after that.
Hey, for you two, have they announced where the next TIA con is?
Yes, it is going to be in San Antonio.
Yep.
Oh,
And
San
then
Antonio.
Technovation's
The Riverwalk.
in Florida this year.
Nice.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I like
That
it.
Riverwalk is the most overrated
April
thing ever.
9 through 12.
Ooh, hot take by Kyle.
It's a dirty river. It just makes it impossible to get to the other side. The Riverwalk in San Antonio isn't worth it. The Alamo's dumb. Way to go. We lost. Why are we celebrating places we lost? San Antonio in general, get out of here. There's
So you won't be
Austin.
coming
There's Dallas.
next year?
Give me those fun. I mean, if I get invited, I'll definitely be there.
Like you're invited, but you still can't get in. You're just a video jockey. We can't have you
I
there.
can't wait till I put augmented reality on you next week. I'm going to put like clown Bozo. I'm putting Seinfeld on you. I'm going to put some stuff when you show up on stage at BCS.
Make sure it looks like I'm really cold.
I'm going to make you look small. I'm going to make you look like Steve Rogers before he got the steroids.
Yes. Super serum. Thank you very much.
I'm going to put all your muscles on Jeff. That's what's going to happen at the AV for Broken Carry. I'm going to have Jeff looking like the strongest man.
I need them.
Whatever.
Speaking of making you look smaller, Bane, when's the next meet that you're prepping?
Oh, yeah,
May
yeah.
25th.
What's going on, brother?
May 25th, Daytona Beach, Holly Hills, technically Florida. Showdown the Storm. So roster's finalized. He just announced prize purse is $25,000 in rising. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time.
Let me ask you the most
wow.
important question. What's the goal this time, Mr. Bain?
Don't bomb.
To win.
Don't.
No, like I can look at where like the body's at based on numbers during training, which is great. Ultimately, training numbers don't mean shit. It's what you do on the platform, but very much in the conversation is an 11:50, 7:05, 7:11 day.
Dude, I remember when you
That'd be
first cracked it
impressive.
out.
That is crazy.
I remember when you first cracked it
That's
out.
impressive.
So that squat would be top 30 all-time all-weight classes, top 10 all-time in the 275 class. Total would be top 50 all-time all-weight classes and top 20 in the 275 class. So
Impressive.
Bane, that video of you doing it for reps was like like watching that. I was like, oh my, I'm like, how do you do that for reps? And you're just like, I want to keep doing this. I would have been so like, that's gonna be the worst part of training, huh? It's just when you get that heavy and those reps are so heavy.
it's not fun. Like I trained while I was here, for 3 days after I squatted at home because it's timing of everything. And I tried to do 835 for 2 reps, and it's just heavy, man.
You have to go somewhere, right? You can't do that at the hotel. You're not going to the hotel. Trey's not on the thing.
I've got a buddy that has a gym here in town. So
I just love the idea of you going to a hotel gym and putting on 800 squatting while Trey's got his like 5-pounders just doing this.
5-pounders.
Bane, I have a question for you. And again, this is along specifically training wise, and it fascinates me because when the year after college, I was trying to put on a lot of weight for me. Like I'm usually like a $170 normal walking weight. I got up to 205. I got up to 205, and I was like eating massive amounts of food. How do you?
Smoothies
I'm
on
assuming
every
you have to
shirt.
follow a pretty strict nutritional diet, I would guess, in terms of getting your macros and calories and all that stuff. And how do you do that on the road, or do you just really just eat whatever you want?
So that's a great question. I actually made a post about this on LinkedIn.
That
on
sparked
Sunday.
it. I did read it.
So,
shamelessly.
So the thing with the nutrition is I keep it very simple at home. I still participate in the stuff when I'm out, but then I Uber Eats a ton of stuff. And I say a ton, is mean like what I need from places that I know the menu. Your Chipotle's, your Korean barbecue is a Korean barbecue style Chipotle restaurant in certain cities. Panda Express. So I know the rice content. I know the macros and the stuff. I know generally how my setup is. It's, like right now in the training cycle, it's 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, 50% protein. On training days, it's 30% carbs, 20% fat. On non-training days, it's the inverse of those two. So again, generally have an idea because I eat this stuff all the time. I know kind of where it sits on the spectrum. So it takes
I had a
planning.
protein bar.
It's adorable.
It takes bucks to feed your mouth.
Trey's got his 5-pounders. Trey's doing this. He needs his protein bar for it.
But again, it's just it takes planning and time to think about it beforehand, so that in the moment I'm not screwing everything up. It's like last night we went to a couple happy hours. I had a couple hors d'oeuvres, enjoyed that.
You did go to a couple happy hours last night.
I did.
Multiple.
And one actually had they had spicy tuna on crispy rice. I'm like, I can eat all this. I literally ate a whole plate by myself.
How do you do that?
At first they were a little upset, but they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, he's big. Like that's kind of that track."
So
how strong do you
leave
think you
this
could
here.
get Trey? How much? Like if we put a Trey into a program, how strong do you think we could get his back squat?
So, whenever people ask a question like that, the one part that I cannot
Punch him in the mouth.
That I can't always understand is not how strong you can get a squat. It's what happens in the 6 inches between your ears. Because you reach a point. You reach a point where there is.
He gets a faux hump.
Takes the excitement.
The hair goes up.
Of the lift, and so when does that start for people? Some people it's going to be a certain number. Some people it's going to be a certain level of fatigue. It's can you unfuck yourself for the next 15 seconds, and squat the weight or do what you're supposed to do. So that's the one variable that I can't ever attribute to. That said, what do you weigh right now?
Wait a minute.
They do.
In the car.
Look, Mama, there him go. There him go.
There he is. There he is.
Hot town, Houston, Texas.
Ooh,
Houston, Texas, baby.
Better city than San Antonio.
He's at the produce event, right?
Yeah, so you got the crew with you.
I've got the crew in the car with me. This is Jackie. Jackie, say what up.
Gang, gang.
This is Juan. Produce
What up, Juan?
crew in Houston, Texas today.
you got to go out onto the
What's going
field,
on?
baseball field, right?
Yeah, we
I
had
saw
a great reception last night. Grower partners from Mexico, South Texas coming in, wholesalers, retail partners, all coming together in some collaboration. So really good event. Pretty warm in Houston. A little sweaty on this side. I'm a Chicago guy.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
This is
guy?
Charlie Pitch. He's my ninth graders homeroom teacher here.
Yep, and Bible teacher.
And he's the Bible
He's excited
teacher.
to be on the
He's
show.
also
I can
the
tell.
children's
He's
best-
excited.
Yeah. You just got, like I said, I'm going live, and so I tried to come by, say hi.
I thought Scott was about to say he's a
Here's
ninth
the
grader. I was
beard.
like, that ain't a ninth grader.
He's a ninth grader. He's a ninth grader in the
That's a cop.
I have the maturity of a ninth grader.
He thinks he's a ninth grader. That's a cop.
As a children's pastor, he does have the maturity of a ninth grader. So,
And that's okay.
he loves it.
Sixth lap. He's on his
So
sixth
good to
lap.
meet you guys.
So to finally answer Coleman's
Yeah.
question,
Yes.
how strong could we get Trey? Trey weighs 180 pounds. A couple months ago, you guys saw my best friend Anthony Obaika. Anthony weighed in at 196 and squatted 1,010 pounds. So in theory, we could do that.
Trey, we could get you that strong. Remember, it's just 5% muscle, 20% pain, 10%. Remember the name,
50%
Or
drugs.
something. Yeah,
something,
exactly.
and then a lot of steroids. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's easy math.
So would you put Trey more weight, less reps, or less weight, more reps?
It depends on where we are in the training cycle.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to
What's
do.
between them ears? And right now it's a faux hump.
So
get
the
some
method that we
muscles in.
utilize is what they call a conjugated method of training, where
Conjugated.
so the way it works is you're waving different specialty bars, different types of training. So it may be a heavy bench week this week, medium squat, light deadlift, and I'm going to rotate that.
real quick.
No.
Alternating days.
So yeah, so you alternate the days, so it takes some time to plan these out. But what it does is you're constantly being pushed on some level, whether it's a heavy squat, a heavy bench, heavy deadlift that week. Everything else is kind of keeping you up, and then you're doing additional accessory work to build all those up and raise the floor of your strength levels. And so what that does is it raises your entire level of general physical preparedness, so that when it's time to fully go balls to the wall with everything, you're at a much higher level than somebody who is trying to peak in a more linear fashion.
Makes sense.
Balls to the wall.
Ooh, I got a question. Ben, you've seen all our bodies. Who do you think you can get to be the beefiest? Like, if you put us into a program, it's going to be Mitch. I think it's going to be Mitch. He's got that dad energy.
It's going to be me.
Mitch, you think?
No, and here's why. There is science around this.
If you don't have
Scott,
hair, that means you got more testosterone.
You have some. Scott,
We're
you have
out,
some
Coleman. Our bad.
Scott, you have some Samoan in you, correct?
It's Japanese, but I mean they're all the same.
All that
Pacific
there
Islanders.
is-
Yeah,
there is
WWE, that counts as Samoan. You can
data that shows that with the right meal plans, the right training, folks from the Asian Pacific Rim, they can put on weight like nobody's business. And the general level of strength of them as a population versus others is higher than almost anybody but Eastern Europe.
That sounds pretty racist to me.
It's just science, man.
Mitch, how do you feel about that?
Yo, I'm Pacific Islander too. Let's go, boys.
Mitch is mad about this. Mitch is upset.
Woman's Pacific Islander?
No, man, listen, man.
He went to Hawaii
Why does
once,
it
and
come,
he's
dude?
considered himself Moana.
You're the strongest man in logistics. I'm the baldest man in logistics, so I can keep that pattern going.
You getting everything laser or what,
I know,
man?
hey, Scott's going to challenge you on that, dude. And he doesn't even have it. Dude, Scott, you need to shave the eyebrows, and then it'll be full.
Yeah, maybe that could be next.
Right.
The next bet.
All right. Hey, listen, I think we got a game to play today. Jeff, you ready for this?
Oh, boy,
Time
here we
for
go.
a game.
All right.
All right, it's time for today's episode of Wavelength.
That's really true.
What's going on?
You just pulled a magic trick on us.
I
You just turned into Jen. That was crazy.
Because you left before the
I was like, where did
you leave.
Don't worry about it.
Getting better looking.
that was awesome.
We got it.
So then they
We got it figured out over here.
That was crazy.
All right.
That was crazy.
We're playing Wavelength. We're going to put a couple of categories and letters up on the board, and we got to see what street crew members can go on the same wavelength. Mitch, your entire car can play, so make sure Juan is ready and the crew. All right, here we go. First one up.
Those are not the instructions. Those are not the instructions.
You did that all wrong.
Okay, so Natalia, why don't you give the instructions for the game?
The instructions are on the agenda. Okay, so basically this is wavelength with a twist. What we have today, similarly to wavelength, you all have to guess the same answer, except I've thrown in a little bit of Family Feud in there. So you're going to have some Family Feud prompts. And hopefully you guys can all come up with some similar answers. I do have what the survey says, but you don't have to worry too much about that.
I love it. Wavelength with a twist. If I could read the agenda, I would be a better host. All right, here we go.
You just need to worry about reading in general first, not just the agenda.
All right, here we go.
I'm not liking this.
First up, if the refrigerator could talk, what complaint would it have about you?
Give it a rest.
Ooh. So do we all have
Touch your mouth.
We have to guess the same thing?
Yeah, wait, I'm
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, so
Or like there's multiple answers.
yeah.
Natalia's
what
back
do
in the stream. She's
we-
going to
do
tell
we
us
go?
what.
Do we
Yeah.
go around and we all like try
Natalia's
to
like
get
you
the
guys
top
are all
five?
stupid. Like,
Yeah.
can you just figure out.
Okay,
what
so
I'm
if your
saying?
refrigerator
Just
could
say yes.
talk, what would it complete have about you?
All right. So
What
like,
do
Who's you? Like me?
So everyone
We
think
asked
about your
100
answers.
Damn, you're
Oh,
too
so
handsome.
like I leave it open too long and it beeps at me all the time.
Don't
so
everyone.
Well, don't tell everybody, but that's what
No,
I
it's
was.
okay. Actually,
Okay.
you know
That's
what?
what I was
This
gonna
can be whatever you guys want it to be, honestly. So
That's her.
Give up. Abandon the game.
How you giving
all
up?
right, we asked 100 people, top 5 answers on the board. Let's go around the room and see if we can knock them all off.
Well, that's
What
my
would-
answer.
What would your
That I keep the refrigerator door open too
Yeah.
long, so it beeps at me. It gets angry.
Okay.
Agree.
All right. So it leaves the door open. Okay. All right. Well, Scott, how about you?
Well, mine's the same. It's like, why am I open right now?
All right. Coleman, what would your refrigerator complain about you?
That's literally exactly what I was thinking. So if we were all writing this down and then gonna
What kind
bring
of
it up,
fights
we-
if
us
your
three were on the
refrigerator do
same
you get
page.
into?
My refrigerator would say, "Why are you leaving this old food in here for so long?"
Oh yeah. Well,
Ooh.
my
That's a
husband
good
eats
one.
leftovers for like 4 weeks, so
Yeah. I mean, we bought
Yeah,
stuff
what's
left over in the store to throw them away 2 weeks later in our house. That's what we do. So
I love that Mitch is questioning why he
I do
joined the
believe that
word on the street.
my refrigerator would say, "Why do you keep pulling the meat out?"
She's like, oh God, I'm in a car with my friends who I gotta sit here and deal with
is
this.
this?
No.
Yes.
My fridge would say, "Sir, you're probably in the wrong house. I'm calling the police."
What?
I would say,
Context on that one.
I would
This
say,
game is off
stop
the
loading
rails.
me up. Stop overloading me.
Mine says, why is there so much beer and
that's a
Reese
good
cups in this?
Stuff that is a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, because and then you can't find anything because you got too much stuff in the front. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Okay.
I win.
Did we win, Natalia?
Natalia, we have to have you on here. Like, did we do well? What happened?
Did you do well? I'm gonna go with no.
Natalia's just
Actually,
laughing. She can't even
here's what the survey had said.
Oh, too much
food.
expired food.
Okay, we got that. Okay, here we go.
Too often. Okay.
Oh, we're playing Flaming. Oh, so this is Family Feud.
Okay. All right. Ignoring
That's what she said.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We get it now.
All right, now
So we got 2 out of 4. Okay, now we know. Now
we want to
play
guess
this
it.
game. Here we
So
go.
what happened? Natalia needs to tell us when we get one right. Then we got to keep guessing.
We're gonna go around the room. That's right. So maybe there can be a sound or a noise whenever we get it right.
We still have the gong. We still.
Oh, here's a sound. I'll make that.
All right,
sound.
here we go. What is the most embarrassing thing to happen during a job interview? Coleman, we're gonna start with you on this one. What's the most embarrassing thing to happen during a job interview?
Ooh, you get smoothie on your shirt.
It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be a fart.
You farted?
Yeah.
It's got. That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be embarrassing. Like,
No,
right?
did you
That's
do
gotta
this?
be.
Yeah, Coleman, you don't need. Is this serious? Like, did you just fart?
Wait, is that how Coleman got his job?
Okay,
Did you
how
like
did
it?
this turn from me playing Family Food to like, Coleman farts during job interviews? What are we talking about?
So, all right. So, Coleman, my question is: are you saying that it's like farting interview is most embarrassing, or you farted interview and that was embarrassing?
Trey, I'm playing the game. I'm saying that is one of the most embarrassing things
all
to
right,
happen during
It could happen.
Okay. Farting during interview. Got it. Okay.
You should
All right,
write
Mitch.
it could happen.
What do you guys have in your car? What do you got? Most embarrassing thing to happen during a job interview.
Most embarrassing thing that ever happened in a job interview? What do you think?
Or what is it? What is something embarrassing that happens in a job interview?
Could.
Something embarrassing? Simple.
Boner, right?
Forgetting the name of the person.
You're not muted, Jen. You're not muted.
Wow.
That I think would be the answer.
What did you say? Okay, what did you say? So Mitch said forgetting the name of the person who's interviewing you. All right, so we
Don't
got that.
repeat it. She heard it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Mitch.
Well, but if you're behind a desk, how would they see? Like, it's embarrassing, but they would see.
What do you stand up?
I'm not standing up for that.
Not
I'm
wrong.
staying seated.
What is going on?
Mitch is the right answer.
We're like,
Mitch
okay,
is
so
the right
Trey, this interview's over. You're like, no, it's not.
All right, let's get back to the point.
I have a few more questions.
All right.
I have a few more
Brady has
questions.
an answer.
This one actually happened
Okay,
to me.
Bane's got one. Here we go.
A girl that I had a one-night stand with and then ghosted and gave a fake phone number to was on the interview panel.
Okay, that is embarrassing. I don't think that's going to be on but that's
That's very
embarrassing.
specific.
That's personal.
And that is
Jeez,
the
that's-
anti-boner.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh,
Throwing
throwing
up.
up. That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's a good one. Throwing up.
That's a
Growing
good one.
up.
Throwing up. All right, Kyle, what do you got?
Oh, you guys be
I don't know.
rendered Kyle speechless.
Wow. Kyle's got nothing.
You
You got me speechless. Those are all the ones I was gonna do.
All right, let's see
All
what
right,
the survey said. Here we go.
We didn't get any of them right. I
No,
didn't hear
none
a
of
dog.
these
Oh
are
my
out here. You guys have some crazy experiences because these are all very wholesome.
For the record, I'm not saying that happened to me on an interview. I'm just saying I think
Okay,
that would be a
what were they?
Know
Show
the
us what they are.
answers.
What were they? Accidentally calling the interviewer mom. Okay,
No.
that's kind of
No, Mitch said the second
one. Mitch said
Mitch
Oh,
said
you
the
did?
second
forgetting
one.
the company's
I'm
name.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
having a boner beats all of these.
Thank you.
If you stand up and say
Fell.
thank you so much for this interview, and you just
Wearing
rock
mismatched
hard on-
socks.
Hey,
Okay, you tell me that people can tell you're wearing mismatched socks and couldn't
Scott
tell
is in
what
a
I
school.
said.
that goes to show.
I don't
Scott's in a
use
school.
that.
A private school setting too, so like,
Yeah, like, please.
no, it's all good.
All right,
I have
so we
already
got
stopped
one.
the streaming from my personal site right now. So.
They're simple.
All right, here we go. We asked 100 people the following question: name the most useful body part that starts with the letter L.
Lips, baby.
Lips.
Left
Kyle
thumb.
says lips. Left thumb. All right.
I don't know if that counts, but
Lips.
I'm a lefty.
I have the number one.
what is it?
Bane, haven't heard you get one yet.
Lungs. Lungs.
Lungs.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
lungs.
Very good. Lungs. Lungs.
Smart.
Very good. See, dude, look at the bodacious cowboy getting into the game today. I love it.
Oh, when they
Natalia,
gong
you have
him.
done something
So he did
that
well.
has never been accomplished before today.
He
So,
said lungs.
said lungs.
So that was.
All right,
That is fact.
so we
So
have
we got two
we
of
have
them,
lips,
and lungs.
we have left
Those are both
thumb,
right.
we have left hand. Left.
I
No,
am
you
a
can't.
lefty.
Left doesn't count.
What?
Left
No,
doesn't
you
count.
can't say directional.
Lats.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, that's a good one.
No, useful.
No.
Leg.
Natalia just said
lobe.
useful. She's
Lobe.
like,
Leg.
Leg.
That's a good one. You said
Leg.
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 How useful is that?
This is
Low?
the most funny show
I'm
I've
not
been
sure.
on.
I'm not sure what that was. Like that sound was.
Come on,
That
Lowe's, tell me
Yeah.
is that a good sound?
Tell me
or is
what
that-
you
did
can
get
do.
it? Okay.
All
All
right,
right. Let's go through them. Here's what are the
There's
answers?
only one
Here
that
we
was
go.
missing.
Okay. Legs, lips, liver.
Liver.
I
know
We
who
got
that
TIA right now.
So we got We should,
Yeah,
we
shout
should
out
probably
to
look
livers.
here.
Yeah, we got to shout out the livers. They help us all.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
That's
Next,
filter.
next one. We asked 100 people. Name something that athletes might
Owners.
There's no arm.
Get on there.
Okay, it's definitely not on there. All right.
Statistically possible.
I've seen some
Statistically
documentaries online. They just don't
Boners.
Legs got to be number one.
Legs.
Legs got to be number one.
Like bones.
Legs got to
Not
be
boners,
Achilles.
but bones.
Nope.
Bones.
Oh yeah, I guess it got to be.
I got
specific.
one.
Records. They might break a record.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Collarbone.
Break a bat. Break a backboard.
What does "what's up" mean? I don't
That's our
understand.
new.
the
That's our new
That's our
success
new
story.
right.
Yes,
That's our new
okay.
right. I like it. Yeah. What's
The
that?
going
We
takes
get it right.
too long, so that's the new success noise.
Okay, so we got bones.
Yeah, bones, a record.
Records.
Record. What about bats?
Records are good.
Like baseball. Break a bat. Yes.
What about
The law.
hearts?
The law.
Hearts.
Robert says the law.
What about hearts? How many hearts?
I
Like the Niners broke my heart this year. You know that
Did
broke
they,
my
though?
heart.
Look at that. A
We kind of
record,
all knew that was going to happen.
bone, and rule for the law.
Dane
Look at
was
this.
right.
We got them all. Boom. First time we got them all right. Look at that. We got them all right. Okay. All right. Next one. We asked 100 people for this. Name
Honey
something in a
buns.
bakery that a baker might call his wife. Honey buns.
Sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie. Oh, yeah.
apple fritter.
Apple. Was that right? Apple fritter was right?
No,
that was
sweetie.
sweetie pie.
Okay, I was like, no way that was right.
Fun.
Muffin.
Fun.
Muffin.
Fun.
Bear claw.
The old donut hole.
Sugar.
Fun, baby, fun.
So much going on right now.
This is so
This
crazy.
is very overstimulating.
Okay, are there any others that we haven't gotten yet?
There's others. Yeah.
Okay, oh gosh, okay, there's other options.
Muffin top.
What would a baker
Peaches.
call his wife?
No.
Peaches. Ooh,
Peaches, that's a good one.
Peaches is a good one.
Nope.
No. Oh.
Sourdough.
There's
What
three.
kind of nicknames do you have?
Actually,
Bear claw.
Jen checked and doesn't get texted.
we got Joey in there.
All right, what are the answers? What are the answers? What are the answers here? What we got? What are the answers? Okay, honey buns. Oh,
Sugar.
doughy.
Okay.
Would you like that?
No.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's not what you
Doughy?
should call your wife.
Why would I ever?
Yeah, doughy.
That's never. I'm gonna go
He said
see my
dough.
wife and call her
Dough
Joey
something.
right now.
They said dough something.
Yeah,
I
Pillsbury
said-
Yeah,
Doughboy.
Doughboy.
I said dough. I did.
What I'm
I
saying is
said
nobody's
buns.
out there going to
Buns.
call their significant other doughy. Like that's
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna try it right now.
Significant other.
What about
No,
dough in the
don't
sense
do
of a
it. Don't
female
do it.
deer?
Don't do it.
As the female
don't do it.
version of on Word on the Street, I recommend none
Wait,
of
but what if it's a female baker calling her husband doughy?
it. Still
That wasn't the
sounds
question.
Fun.
You're rewriting history. It was
I
what
don't
would a
understand why
male
that's
call his
even one.
wife?
I didn't know.
As
Okay.
you go.
No, I think
All right.
like sweetie,
All right,
honey.
okay,
Okay,
those
we
are
asked,
fine. Don't
we asked
call your
100
wife
people.
doughy.
Name something in a person's closet that only comes out on special occasions. Lingerie.
Lingerie in a closet?
No.
Yeah,
In
put
a
it in
drawer?
the drawer.
Oh yeah, like a brand, a specific brand of t-shirt.
Trey
how
dry
about
cleans his lingerie. Everyone knows this. Trey likes a nice, clean, stiff
Yeah,
lingerie.
tuxedo's good.
When he brings out his
A
banana
dress, your
hammock,
wedding dress.
Tuxedo.
Dress or dress
Wedding
or suit.
dress.
Suit or dress. Yeah, one of the two.
Tuxedo. Birthday suit.
Athletic jersey. The jersey's not.
No, no jersey.
Jersey, really? That's a good one.
Birthday suit.
Shoes.
Robert says birthday suit.
Fancy shoes.
Birthday suit.
What's up?
Unless you're
Is
Hannibal
that on the
Lecter,
shoes or the?
that doesn't come in the
I-
closet.
Eyes?
That's not in the closet.
The
That's what
shoes.
she said.
How about
Oh,
Kyle?
like a sex swing.
That's a
Like you
freaking
keep the
cool
sex
one.
swing in the closet and you break. No.
Kyle.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Kyle. Kyle only comes out of the closet on Saturday.
Yeah, it's called Pride Month. I come out big time, baby.
Oh, honey.
Just cut the show. We're done now. That was perfect. That was funny.
Done. 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 This show is toast. It's freaking
Kyle's like,
This is the greatest show ever.
Bro love, nothing but this.
I love that.
This kid going
Middle
like a person.
Jesus.
Shotgun. Oh,
Dress jewelry, dress shoes, shotgun. Oh, shotgun. Oh.
You're getting less wholesome. This what happened to the wholesome.
Okay, do we have any more of these? Is this thing over? Oh my gosh. What's going on?
We can do one more.
One more. Here we go. We asked 100 people. Name something that a doctor might pull out of a person.
Toy car.
toy car.
yeah.
Kyle and I, same wavelength.
A baby.
A baby.
Freaking baby.
A baby.
I had a
Really.
baby.
What's
pull
up?
out.
That's a good.
No to a toy car.
Right?
Get
Don't
this
look
doctor.
like
Yeah.
that.
Boom.
Okay, the highest rated one is
Gum.
something that no one will guess.
Uh,
Press
Toothpick.
documentation.
A knife.
Gum.
a bullet.
Hmm.
Bullet. Oh,
Bullet's a good one.
Living.
Oh, butt plug.
No.
Oh, a worm.
Splinter.
A worm.
A splinter.
A worm.
Nope.
Like a
Candy bar.
What's it called? A tapeworm, right?
Nope.
They don't put those. Just come out naturally.
Really?
Oh,
I think
okay.
fuzzy.
You just
Oh,
wake
okay,
up and they're right there. No,
tumor.
they're like-
Tumor.
Wait a second. We need a timeout. Scott, how do you know this one's about tapeworms?
I looked it up on YouTube.
It's a part of the military readiness. They got to learn about.
Yeah, yeah. It was just like just in case, just in
That's right.
case. You're
That's
like, what is
right.
that? He's like,
I
it's
said
probably a
tumor. Did we get that? Cancerous tumor.
Nope.
Tumor.
Oh, actually. Oh, no,
Nope.
sorry.
How about a kidney?
So something starts with a T.
Tooth.
I think we should
Anything
just
like
learn
A
the
lung.
Tonsils. Tonsils.
Okay.
Tonsils.
Right? Tonsils.
Okay, real quick though, what does everyone think the
Tonsils.
number one thing is? It's fuzzy and it's a type of animal.
a
Gerbil.
hamster.
Wait,
Hamster.
gerbil.
A gerbil.
I said it.
No way.
A fuzzy type of
How
animal.
is a gerbil higher than
Fuzzy
a
type of
baby?
Gerbil.
Oh,
You
man.
pull gerbils out of people.
This show's gone off the rails.
Gerbil. What?
You don't want to know what Trey and
Kinda.
Dane did in
Kinda,
Vegas when they
Jeff.
shared a room
No.
together.
I like that shirt, Jen.
Okay. Well,
What?
Yo, Mustang Crew.
Oh, damn,
I was there
man.
thinking about it. I'm not now.
Guys
All
are
right.
nuts.
Okay. That's,
I think
that's
we
good.
have to be done with the show today.
Yeah. I think
All right,
we're done.
okay, love you guys.
Do
Bye.
we have any pictures today to talk about? Do we have any pictures?
Are you trying to salvage the show? You guys should take this off.
What's
of
going
YouTube.
What's going on? What's going on with Snap? Let's check that out. Here we go.
No, no.
Hey,
Oh,
Shuffler,
okay.
on one. Here we
There's
go.
the eventual winner.
Right
That's
next
right.
to the pen.
He's gonna win.
Right next to the pen.
Oh, all right, here we go.
Oh.
We got some- Ooh, look at that graphic. I like that. All right, this week in
That's
pictures.
cool.
Let's go through it. Who's first up today? Ooh, it's me. I got to hang out with
I forgot to
Brian
send a bunch
Crystal
of
and
people.
Alan from Truck Stop and Layla. And, who else is there? Yes.
Yeah, Breeze, Josh
Hunter.
Breeze.
Wait, did
Yeah,
we not take
Liz.
any pictures?
We have not taken any pictures yet.
That's weird.
Is that
Let's take
Holly?
one right now.
Did you only pack baseball
We're
shirts
doing
and
a
golf
selfie on the
polos
show.
for this
Here we
trip?
go.
Yes, he did.
I did not bring any polos. Here we go. Show selfie. We got it. There we go. Oh, and it's up there. Look
Oh,
at it. Oh,
perfect.
cute. Yeah, so we just got to see a lot of people. Got to see Mike from GLCS in the house, Britt Huddle from Truck Stop. Got to see the guys from Armada Group. Got to play a little golf with Josh Breeze. A lot of golf happened this week. It was a good week. Look at that. A lot of golf happened. So
Go sports.
go sports. It's a lot of fun. There's some other things that happened.
Go
So no,
sports.
listen. I
Go
decided-
right off.
Go back. Go back. So I decided to no longer wear polos at trade shows anymore. I'm only wearing jerseys because you stand out. It's cool. People talk about it a little bit. It's easy to find you. I'm like, hey, I'm the guy in the Cardinals jersey. I'm the guy in the the Beta jersey, whatever it is.
Yeah,
So only jerseys from now on.
orange shirt.
Yep, only jerseys from now on. It's pretty fun. All right, Jeff, what do you got?
Do a survey about if jerseys are cool.
Yeah, I was down in Orlando to an event, and I brought my wife to the ice bar down there. Always wanted to go, and it was fantastic. They bring in about 70 tons of ice. They give you a jacket. Then they have a fire room as well, so you have an ice and fire room. It's pretty neat.
That does sound like fun. I've never been
That
to
is
anything like
awesome.
that. Did you get
Yeah.
the chisel
Oh, yeah.
thing?
Great time. What's that?
Did you chisel something in the ice? Did you get to make an ice sculpture?
No. They had
Next
ice
year.
sculptures there, and you could take pictures with them and stuff like that.
Just like, no, you're stupid.
Next year, man.
Next question.
We should all
Next
go,
question,
'cause
Trey.
They have one right next to that In-N-Out, Trey. We should all go to one next year at Manifest. They have one right next to the In-N-Out.
We went to In-N-Out here, in your honor, Cole. We went to In-N-Out the other night. I know, it was so good.
I was doing that every time. I was getting
We just got one. We got 2 more being built right now. Here in Ireland. Still haven't been there.
So, if Jen does this to you, it means she's flipping you off. She just wants
Yeah,
to do
but
it. She
we were
can't
in
put the
public.
finger up. That's what it means. She's like,
we were in public at an industry event.
And she has a broken finger.
Hey.
Hold on, let me crank this out for you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks to our sponsor, Ty, for the show. Hopefully they stay. And we'll see you guys next week. Maybe. We'll see if we get any FCC communications. And,
right.
All right. Peace out, everybody. See ya.